Welcome sa zip9.com. In this video ay magsisimula tayo ng panibagong series. No? Ang series na ito ay magsisimula sa problem as usual. So Mario wants to construct a garden in his yard using part of his wall as one of the side of the garden, or as one side of the garden. He has on hand 16 pieces of 1 meter fencing materials. If he does not want to buy more fencing materials, what is the size of the garden that would have the greatest area? Now, kung mapapansin niyo, meron tayong drawing dito ng kanyang fencing materials. Ang size nito ay 1 meter. Yung sinasabi niyang 1 meter dito, no? So, meron siyang 16 nito. So, from here to here is 1 meter. Ang gagawin niya, ibabaon niya ito sa lupa para magkaroon ng fencing materials niya. No? And sabi dito, he wants part of his wall, part of the wall of his house siguro, no? To be as one side of the garden. So, for example, this is his house. For example lang, ano? Maybe I'll use a different color. So, for example, this is his house. Okay, so he wants the garden to be here, no? Ang gagawin niya is maglalagay siya ng dito garden using his wall as part of the garden, one side of the garden. So kung meron siyang nandito, for example, this is the garden. Ito na yung mga fencing materials natin. O baka magtataka kayo sa drawing, nasa taas tayo, no? Nasa top view tayo, parang mapa. So, nasa taas ito yung bubong ng bahay niya, no? Okay, so this is our garden. At kung mapapansin niyo, meron tayong 16 pieces. Ang assumption natin is bawal itong putulin. So, if you want one fencing material here, 1 meter, this is also 1 meter. 16 siya, diba? So, pag nabawasan na ng dalawa, magiging 14 meters na lang to, no? Or, if this is 2 meters, this is also 2 meters. And this is also, so 16 minus 4, magiging 12 meters na to, no? So, yan. So, maraming posibleng sukat, no? But, we want the garden with the greatest area. Okay? So, ano kaya magandang strategy yan para makuha natin? Siguro ilagay na lang natin ito dito ng konti para makatipid tayo sa space. Or maybe at the bottom. A little bit. Okay, so kunwari yan yung ating garden. Okay, so if we let this x, for example, and we also let this x, syempre pareho naman silang sukat, then what will happen to this? This becomes, bawas natin tong dalawa sa 16, di ba? So 16 minus 2x. Kukunin natin yung pinakamalaki. So dapat alam natin yung mga sukat. So I think we start with x. Paano pag 1 yung x? Ilan ba yung 16 minus 2x? This is 16 minus 2x. Pag 1 kanina, ilan yung 16 minus 2x, di ba? 14. Doon kanina sa una nating sinabi. Pag 2, magiging 4, 16 minus 4, magiging 12. Pag 3, 6 na ito, 16 minus 6, that's 10. Pag 4, 4, 4, 8. 16 minus 8, 8. Makikita nyo ba yung pattern? So, makakontinue ba siya? 6, 7, 8. So, bumababa siya ng dalawa kasi nadadagdag dito, di ba? So, every time na dinagdagan mo to, magdadagdag ka rin ng dito ng isa. Dinagdagan mo to ng isa. So, babawasan ng dalawa ito. So, 8 magiging 6, magiging 4, magiging 2, magiging 0. Ano ibig sabihin ng itong 0? Bakit siya may 0? So, kung may 8 ka na dito, saka may 8 ka dito, meron ka lang naman 16, wala ka ng cover dito. No? So, hindi pwede ito in real life. Hindi to pwede in real life. Kasi gusto mo nga ng ano, di ba, ng fence. So, dapat lahat ng sides may fence. Ito walang problema dito kasi nandun siya sa wall ng bahay di ba? Okay, so meron na tayong dalawang sides. Ang kailangan natin ngayon ay area. So, area is of course just the product of these two, di ba? The product of this and this, the length and the width. So, here we have 1 times 14. We have 14. This is 24. This is 30. This is 32. This is 30. This is 24. And this is 14. So, I think kitang-kita na ang mas mataas, ang pinakamalapad ay yung 4 tsaka 8. Ibig sabihin, dapat 4, 4, 8 ito para makuha natin yung garden. Ma-maximize natin yung space, no? Okay, so kung mapapansin ninyo, pasensya na kayo sa aso dahil ewan ko ba dyan, hindi ko maintindihan kung anong nangyari sa aso na yan. Okay, so if we let the area y, magkakaroon tayo ng relationship na x and y. No? Now, for every x, kung makikita ninyo, meron siyang kaparis na isang y. So, if this is x, this is the y. If this is x, this is y. This is x, this is the y. This is x, this is y, and so on. So, for every x, there is exactly, or there is one and only 1y. Naalala niyo ba kung anong definition to? Pwede na, so pag ganito yung definition that for every x there is one and only 1y, then we can say that y is a function. And definition of function, diba? Y is a function of x. And in fact, since y is the area of the rectangle of the garden, so y is equal to x times 16 minus 2x. So pag sinimplify natin yan, magiging y equals 16x minus 16x minus 2x squared. Tama ba? X times 16 minus 2x, so magiging 16x minus 2x squared. And in fact, kung mapapansin ninyo, since y is a function of x, so this is a relationship of a function. At napapansin nyo, meron siyang x squared, di ba? So naalala nyo ba yung, meron ba tayo na pag-aralan na merong x squared? Naalala nyo ba yung quadratic function? Yung quadratic equation. Alala nyo ba to? So, tignan nyo yung ating series on quadratic equation para maalala nyo to. So, here we have quadratic equation ay ax squared plus bx plus c. This is the equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. No? So, this is the quadratic equation. Here, ang naiba lang, meron tayong y. So, ang general form ng quadratic function siya, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0. This is also a is not equal to 0. No? Hindi siya pwedeng ma-0 kasi pag na-0 to magiging 0 na siya, magiging linear equation na siya. So, pag quadratic, kailangan nandun yung x squared. No? Kaya nandun dito pag quadratic function, dapat nandun yung x squared. So, bawal maging 0 yung a. Okay, so I think ibig sabihin, this relationship is a quadratic function, no? So, yan yung pinaka-intro natin. Yung susunod na task natin ay i-graph natin to at titignan natin kung ano yung magiging shape. Maraming salamat and see you in the next tutorial.